Lane 1, California Aquatics, Matthew Jensen. And 2 from Cal is Tom Shields. 3, Treasure Coast, Mitchell Ledford. 4, Texas, Cole Crane. 5, Indiana Swim Club, Van Matthias. 6, Louisville, Dalton Lowe. 7, Sun Devil Swimming, Grant House. And 8 from Minnesota is Kaiser Neverman. A lot of front half speed from Dalton Lowe in the past. He repeats that effort here out in the 24.28. The fastest butterflies, the ACC championships earlier this year. Now Cole Crane of Texas from lane 4. Trying to get in the hunt for the win here in the B final. Crane in 4, looking good with a late charge for Van Matthias in lane 5. Final touch will go to lane 4. Cole Crane, 52.33, the winning time, with Grant House second out of lane 7 at 52.55. And right behind him, Matthias of Indiana with a 52.65 out of lane 5. Of Alto Swim Club. 2, Michigan, Ben Zabados. 3, Missouri, Jack Dahlgren. 4, Auburn University, Aiden Stoffel. 5, Cavalier Aquatics, Thomas Heilman. 6, J Barracuda Swim Team, Spencer Daly. 7, Indiana Swim Club, Brendan Burns. Lane 8, Bulldog Swimming, Connor Lee. 24.5 from Stoffel of Auburn. 53.15 this morning. Still Stoffel out of lane 4. New one's race for second place with Heilman closing quickly out of lane 5. Zabados looking good in lane 2. And it is Stoffel with a 52.76. Second place, 53.35. Brendan Burns of Indiana. And Jack Dahlgren, Missouri, third, 53.41. Lane 1, Sun Devil Swimming, Jeremy Gronke. 2, Irvine Aquatics, Mitchell Schott. 3, Pikes Peak Athletics, Quentin McCarty. 4, Evolution Racing Club, David Schmidt. 5, Swim Atlanta, Sebastian Sergile. 6, Sun Devil Swimming, Patrick Salmon. 7, Schrader YMCA, Jackson Lusted. First 50 is McCarty at Pikes Peak, 26.25. Sprint freestyle specialist in control here for the D final. And watch out for David Schmidt of Evolution Racing in 4. Looks like Schmidt with a back half speed. McCarty in 3, Sergile in 5. Schmidt this morning with a 54.22. And tonight, a 53.99. David Schmidt breaks the 54-second mark. Win the last race of the night on day 3 of competition. Second, Quentin McCarty, Pikes Peak, 54.56. Taking the win ahead of Sebastian Sergile by 0.3 of a second. Sergile, the third place finisher in this race.
consolation final women's 100 butterfly underway. Erica Peleas of Eagle Aquatics, the 16-year-old, in 1. Tess Howley, Long Island Aquatic Club, in 2. Ryan White, at University of Alabama Swim Club, in 3. Brittany Casaluza of Australia is in 4. Lily Nordman out of Alto Swim Club in 5. University of Texas's Olivia Bray in 6. Kylie Wilhelm, Lifetime Swim Team, North Carolina, in 7. Tristan Ouellette out of the University of Louisville is in lane 8. The lead's in 1 with Peleas, the 16-year-old of Eagle Aquatics, out in the 27.69. Almost 0.6 of a second faster than her prelim self. It's outside smoke right now as Tristan Ouellette in lane 8 was leading, or excuse me, was in second at the 50 meter at 27.85. Peleas' best time, 59.81. She was 59.97 this morning. So we'll keep an eye on how that stacks up. And if she can eclipse her personal best, it'll be Lily Nordman with a last-minute push with a 59.21, winning the consolation final. Peleas with a 59.23 gets second, beats her best time by almost a half second. And Brittany Casaluza of Australia finishes in third at a 59.54. See finalists in the women's 100 fly. Sydney Liu from the Pleasanton Seahawks in 1. Mimi Watts, American University, in 2. Ellie Van Oak of North Carolina Aquatic Club in 3. Abby Daniel of Firestone Akron in 4. Juma Cooney, the Australian, in 5. Elena Cross, University of Louisville, in 6. Talia Bates of Gator Swim Club in 7. And Morgan Cross of Ohio State University in lane 8. The lead is a 27.98 belonging to Louisville's Elena Cross. 28.00 for Cooney in lane 5, 0.02 of a second back off of that lead owned by Cross, and 0.04 back to Abby Daniel of Firestone Akron. So a tightly bunched C final here, women's 100 butterfly. It'll be a very tight finish here in our C final, but the win is going to actually be split. Jim Cooney of Australia with a 59.67, and Ellie Van Note of North Carolina Aquatic Club also with a 59.67. 4 ladies under 1 minute here. Abby Daniel, 1/100th out of first at a 59.68, and then a 59.89 for Morgan Cross. Final women's race of the evening. D final of the women's 100 butterfly. Molly Donlin of Swim Mac in 1. Kylie Tankard, Coast Guard Blue Dolphins in 2. Riley Tiltman of Cavalier Aquatic in 3. Katie Crom, Mission Viejo in 4. Pikes Peak Athletics, Caroline Bricker in 5. Jordan Agliano, Highlander Aquatic Club and Kentucky Aquatics in 6. Maddie Shaw, Irvine Aquatics in 7. And Cayman Neal of Swim Mac in lane 8. The leads in 2, 27.82. Kylie Tankard, the 18-year-old Coast Guard Blue Dolphins, 101.29 this morning. Crom with the fastest of this field this morning at a 1:00.74. She's in second after 50 meters, 0.04 back of the lead of Tankard. Final 15 meters here for Crom, who has separated herself from the rest of the pack. Tankard looks like she is holding on to second. Can she fend off any challengers? Crom will win it a 59.76, getting under that 1 minute mark. And a 1:00.48 for Kylie Tankard, 1:00.63 for Riley Tiltman, wrapping up the women's evening with that D final win.
Final event of the night, 16, the men's 100-meter butterfly. Lane assignments for our B final, and one representing University of Minnesota, William Christensen. Lane 2 from Princeton University, Ronak Kosla. 3, University of Michigan swim team, Jared Daigle. 4, Gator Swim Club, Mason Lauer. 5, Long Island Aquatic Club, the University of California, Jason Lauser. And 5 from California Aquatics and Katy is Tyler Kopp. 7, Dynamo Swim Clubs, Ian Grum. Lane 8 representing Australia, David Schlicht. Grum of Dynamo through the first 100 meters with the top split, a 57.67. Then it's Lauer of Florida, 57.9, 58.1 in lane 1 for Minnesota's Christensen. Ian Grum out in a 33.3 on the backstroke, trying to hold that lead. 2019 Summer Junior National Champion in this event, the 400 IM. That's Ian Grum. Grum has been as quick as 4:22.56 in this event. That was his time out of the prelims. This morning out in a 2:04.93, and much quicker than that here at 2:03.23 for Grum of Dynamo in Georgia, leading by well over a body length. Tyler Kopp of California in lane 6. Trying to stay with him here, as is Mason Lauer of Florida, lane 4. See what happens on the breaststroke. About 60 meters to go. Grum out in a 37.49 and making up some ground here at 35.5. Both Daigle in 3 and Lauser in 5. Those are the top breaststroke splits from this field. 5 swimmers in lanes 2 through 6. Looking to be pretty even here. Going into the final 15 meters of the breaststroke leg, it's Jason Lauser from Long Island Aquatic Club in lane 5, stretching out to challenge Ian Grum in lane 7. Into the final 100 meters, Grum with a 3:18.7. The lead now just 0.4 of a second, with Jason Lauser in second and Jared Daigle in third. Kosla of Princeton from lane 2, attacking the freestyle leg. This morning, Ian Grum at the final turn, a 3:52.84. And a 3:48.7 here as Ian Grum attacking this 400 individual medley. Lauser's got a personal best of 4:16.6, and Kosla at 4:19.12. Looks like we'll see several sub 420s out of this B final. as Ian Grum leads the way at 4:17.87. Another massive drop from Grum to take the B final for Dynamo. Second, Jason Lauser, Long Island Aquatic Club, 4:18.33. And third is Coslaw and Princeton with a 4:18.40.
Take your mark.
Lane 1 from Dallas Mustangs and Southern Methodist is Cotton Fields. 2 from Ridgefield Aquatic Club, Connor Hunt. 3 Gold Medal Swim Club, Landon Driggers. 4 Scottsdale Aquatic Club, Daniel Matheson. 5 Indiana Swim Club, Mikey Calvillo. Lane 6 from Auburn University is Jacques Raffley. 7 Alto Swim Club, Rick Mim. 8 Gator Swim Club, Jack Van Dusen. Connor Hunt from lane 2. Lead split on the butterfly, 58.14. 7 of the athletes here turning in a 58 on the butterfly split. Now it's Driggers in lane 3, Gold Medal Swim Club. Lead split on the backstroke, 32.4. Mikey Calvillo, he's moving up out of lane number 5. Distance freestyle specialist for Indiana University. Solid IMer as well. As it looks like we'll see Fields, Driggers, and Calvillo, their top 3 at the 200. Maybe Mim in there as well. And it's Driggers at 2:04.8, Calvillo 2:05.4, Fields 2:06.28. Turning to the breaststroke leg. Going to be a good race here with Landon Driggers lane 3, Mikey Calvillo lane 5, separated by 0.16 of a second. Mim of Stanford in lane 7, pushing the breaststroke here, trying to get in contention for a win in the C final. Matheson and Calvillo were 4:23.86 this morning in a tie. And it is Rick Mim with the breaststroke speed as he draws even with Mikey Calvillo out of lane 5. Mim with the lead, going from 4th to 1st over the breaststroke, splitting a 37.7, 37.3. Saw Mim at the NC2A Championships for Stanford University. And aside from the top 3 we've been watching, now Daniel Matheson fighting his way into the lead pack. Matheson, the 19-year-old from Scottsdale Aquatic Club. He's got the freestyle leg here to finish up the 400 IM. with Rick Mim on the outside looking in from lane 7. And look at the explosion from Mikey Calvillo into the final 25. No one's going to match that speed as Calvillo pulls away. 4:23.8 in the prelims, all the way down to 4:20.53 as Calvillo gets the victory in the C final for Indiana. Second, Matheson, 4:21.63, just ahead of Rick Mim at 4:21.94. All those gentlemen improving on their morning swim.
On the back seat, I was like, I knew it was going to.
Take your mark.
We get a treat here now in the D final. Two swimmers here going to battle it out in the 400 IM, lane 4, Swim Mac Carolinas, Norvin Klontz. And in lane 5 from Mission Viejo, Noah Sech. Pretty big spread from their morning swim as Klontz was a 4:28.2. Sech at 4:33.5. Sech will have to be on his A game here to challenge Norvin Klontz, our 18 and under national champ in the 1500 meter freestyle. .005 for Norvin, 101.3 for Noah. Norvin Klontz 34.7, 34.2 over the backstroke as he pushes out to nearly a 5-second advantage over Noah Sech of Mission Viejo. We saw Klontz this morning just miss out on the top 100 all time for the 15-16 age group. Takes a 4:28.02 to join that list. Klontz at 4:28.29 this morning. It's Braden Vines of Texas who ranks number 100 all time. From Klontz into the final 100. Sech at 3:28.46. Marvin Klontz not backing off here. He's got the huge lead and charging into the finish. Again, 4:28.2 this morning. He's going to get under that and put himself well into the top 100 all-time for the 15-16 age group with a final time here of 4:24.19. That's a swim that'll tie him with Zach Learley for number 28 all-time in the 15-16 age group. Great swim from Mr. Klontz, and Noah Sech second at 4:30.25. That's over a 3-second improvement on his morning swim.
First race of the evening underway. Women's 400 individual medley consolation finalists. Sophia Wilson of Cavalier Aquatic in lane 1. Megan Van Berkom of University of Minnesota is in 2. Avery Clamforth of Swim Mac Carolina, the 14-year-old, in lane 3. Mackenzie Lewis, your 200 breaststroke champion from Indiana Swim Club, in 4. Justina Kozin of Mission Viejo, she is in lane 5. Hannah Ombe, the Auburn University 20-year-old, in lane 6. Rosie Zavaros of Gator Swim Club, she is in lane 7. And Kayla Hahn, another 14-year-old, in lane 8. It's Van Berkom leading the way. Golden Gopher of the University of Minnesota out in a 29:34, about 0.4 of a second faster than she was this morning. I mentioned the two 14-year-olds. Clamforth 15th all-time national age group rankings in this event. Hahn 4th all-time in the 13-14 national age group rankings. Of course, she owns the national age group record for the 11 and 12 age group swims. Van Berkom continues to lead, 102.79 for her. Zavaros moving up into second, 103.84 for her in the front 100. Zavaros was a best time this morning, and she is right on, literally, to the 100th, her pace from this morning. She was a 4:49.76 personal best. Van Berkom, a 4:49.75. She's been as fast as a 4:45.78 in her career. Halfway through the backstroke. Leader is still Van Berkom. That lead is slimmer now. 0.3 of a second ahead of Zavaros. Ombe continues to hold third, and Kozin in lane 5, sitting in 4th. Van Berkom looks to still hold a slight edge on Zavaros as they hit the final 25 meters of the backstroke leg. There's the touch and the turn. Van Berkom still in the lead. It's only 0.02 of a second now, and breaststroke changes a lot in the 400 IM. Immediately putting down some distance between her and the rest of the field is Van Berkom. Can anyone give chase and reel her in on the back half of this consolation 400 IM? Zavaros being reeled in by Hannah Ombe in lane 6. 39.6 for Van Berkom. Fastest in the field, no surprise, 38.2 coming from the 200 breaststroke champion Mackenzie Lewis. And watch out, Lewis is 2 seconds faster than her prelim self right now, where she posted the fastest time out of this group at a 4:48.72. Her personal best, a 4:42.22. And that is the best in the field as well. But right now, it is all Megan Van Berkom in lane number 2. Really giving nothing back to the rest of the field. 3:36.04 the split for her. She's a whopping 7 seconds faster than her prelim swim right now. We'll see if she can lower that even more. If she can hold this pace, we're looking at a new personal best. Anybody's guess on 3rd through 8th as the field has bunched back up right behind Mackenzie Lewis. 33.80 on that first 50, continuing to look strong as Van Berkom. 8 seconds up on her prelim self and headed to a fantastic swim. Can she continue the strong finish? Watch out, here comes Mackenzie Lewis. Lewis was a 32.79, full second faster than Van Berkom on that first 50. But it does look like Megan Van Berkom will win your consolation final, and she'll win it with a big new best time, 4:42.69, dropping over 3 seconds off her personal best. 4:43.80 for Luz, finishing in second. 4:43.88, excuse me, for Luz. Kozin finishing in second at a 4:43.80. That wraps up the consolation final of the women's 400 individual medley. Final of the women's 400 individual medley underway. Tegan Odell of Irvine Nova Aquatics is in lane 1. Charlie Brown, Sun Devil Swimming, in lane 2. Alexis Yeager, University of Tennessee, in 3. Abby Hay, the University of Louisville, is in lane 4. St. Andrews and Florida's Anna Auld is in lane 5. Kayla Hardy of Australia in 6. Sophia Plaza, Swim Mac Carolina in 7. And Kira Summerstad of Ohio State University in lane 8. It's Kayla Hardy, the Aussie, in 6, out in the 29.14, leading the way after 50 meters of our butterfly leg. Meters down, lead continues to be Hardy, 103.47 for her. Her lead about 0.4 of a second as Summerstad out in a 103.91. But then the gap between those two ladies and third place is almost a full second. That's Charlie Brown in third with a 105.37. Summerstad takes the lead now, 37.4 on that first 50 of the backstroke leg. The only person faster in the pool is Tegan Odell, who took the opportunity to jump from 7th to 4th on the first 50 of the backstroke leg, looking to make up even more ground. Odell in lane 1, trying to make the pass on Charlie Brown, who's in lane 2. Right now, it is all lane 8. Summerstad 36.7 on that second 50, 1.3 seconds the lead for her. Tegan Odell moving up into third place. Brown now in fourth. Hardy at 38.4, 37.5. Sophia Plaza consistently holding right in 5th place. Hardy takes the opportunity to recapture the lead after the first 50 breaststroke, and she's still in the lead here as we get ready to wrap up the breaststroke leg. But take a look at this field as everybody bunching back up, setting up a fantastic sprint to the finish here in the C final of the women's 400 individual medley. Hardy still in the lead, Summerstadt still in second, but it's Sophia Plaza now in third place. Charlie Brown in fourth, Odell in fifth. Only 2 seconds separate all 5 of those ladies. In fact, add Alexis Yeager to that list of people within 2 seconds of the lead as we headed into the final 100 freestyle of this C final. The Aussie doesn't look to be giving anything back in lane 6 as she goes out in a 33.45 on that first 50. The only person faster was Tegan Odell, who just jumped from 5th to 2nd, but the lead is still 2 seconds for Hardy. It would take an amazing final 50 for anyone to track her down. She's put together a great race here. Looks to have a body length, maybe a body length and a half lead over Odell in lane 1. Odell trying to hold off Charlie Brown in lane 2 as well, but it will be Kayla Hardy winning it with a 4:48.29, Odell with a 4:49.06, and then a 4:50.29 for Brown, finishing in third. Mia Rankin of Ohio State in lane 3. Abby O'Sullivan of Mission Viejo is in 4. Her teammate Asia Kozin is in 5. And then Ryulette of the University of Louisville is in lane 6. Sullivan with the lead after 100 meters, 104.25, half a second ahead of Ryulette, formerly of Dynamo Swim Club, now of the University of Louisville in lane 6. Halfway through our C final, O'Sullivan continues to be your leader, 37.5, 36.7 on her backstroke splits. Ulen with a 37.9 and 37.7. Still within striking distance, just under 2 seconds back of that lead. Kozin and Rankin, 39.3, 38.7 for Kozin, and then the 39.1, 38.2 from Mia Rankin. 450 breaststroke taken care of. 42.8 for O'Sullivan. 41.2 for Mia Rankin, making up some of that gap. As did Asia Kozin, who was out in a 41.7. To freestyle we go. 42.8, 43.1 for O'Sullivan, still in the lead, but now a change in second place as Kozin has passed Ulette. 41.7, 41.8. Sullivan a 4.55, 46 in prelims. Both Rankin and Kozin in the 4.59 range. Final turn for O'Sullivan, out in a 33.3. 33.8 for Kozin, 33.9 for Ulette. Kozin continues to hold second place down. Just under half a second lead over Ulette. Battle there for second place here in this 18 and under USD final. .450.29, 5 seconds faster than her prelims time. 4:54.33 for Asia Kozin. Another improvement for her by 5 seconds. And then Ryan Ulette finishes in third at a 4:55.49. All four ladies faster than their prelims times. Wrapping up our D final.
We're looking now at event 14, the men's 400-meter individual medley. C final.